It was like early 2000s, right?
Yeah, I moved to New York in uh, March 2002. And yeah, immediately got like caught up in the social circles and having fun and staying out all night. And, Iraq boys fucking go hard with the fucking partying. I was never like part of the ski team or nothing like that, but definitely like drinking and popping pills and things like that. But then, I lived in New York for almost 5 years. Spent 3.5 of those as a bike messenger. Spent my first real winters in New York. Didn't know how to dress for cold weather. I was wearing like 2 pairs of jeans and 3 pairs of tube socks. And then I had a baby up there. And I was living in Brooklyn, and I lived in essentially like a fucking pillbox that cost a fortune. Bathroom was so small, my knees touched the wall when I sat on the toilet. But I was always visiting friends in New York and in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and I like Philadelphia. And I gave Philly a shot, and I've been here 18 years now.
What do you like about Philadelphia? What made you want to move here? Was it like a change in life? You could take a little bit step away from the craziness that is New York or the craziness that was your life in LA?
Well, I made certain decisions when I came to Philly. I didn't want to be part of social circles. I didn't want to hang out with writers too much, which some Philly writers don't like that about me. And it's not like I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just wanted to change the direction of what I was doing. When I lived in New York, I'd be at a bar and I'd be out like every fucking night, and I'd meet all these writers and I'd get shit faced. And then I'd be at a bar another night and I see like a group of writers in a corner, and I can see them looking at me. I know they knew what I wrote, and there's like whisper point. And I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck these dudes are, man. That didn't really make me feel good. Plus, I had a brand new baby. My eldest son was 2.5 months when I moved here. So I was like, I'm going to get a fucking square job. Fuck the bullshit. And, but Philadelphia's like a sort of a more livable city.
Yeah,
It's an
no doubt.
older city. It's a quote unquote real city. It's got grid and all that stuff. But I've lived in the Germantown neighborhood of Philadelphia for essentially the whole time. And it's not as densely populated as like South Philly or something like that. But it still feels real. I can still paint here if I want to. It has all the things for a graffiti writer. You can get up. There's all the things to paint. There's trains, there's walls, there's freeways. There's a fucking super long history. Best hand styles in the world. And yeah, I'm raising 2 sons in the city.
Yeah, and you're enjoying it. You like it.
Yeah, I like it enough. I can't picture myself moving out anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when you go to LA, when you go to New York, you still feel like
I like New York a lot. It's really fun. I don't know if I want to live there. I love California. I love my friends. I miss my friends. I miss the beaches and the mountains and shit like that. But I'm cool here. I feel like it's sort of my own lane. It's sort of like a little bit of self-imposed isolation because I don't have like there's no MSK here in Philadelphia, but I do have like a handful of graffiti writers here that I hang out with. But I just do like normal fucking square shit. I just fucking work all day, bust my ass, get dirty, come home, shower, go to sleep.
that's good though. That's healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of what I got to do to be to lead my family.
Yeah.
What
What is the story behind the Screw SACER on Canal Street? Because I look at that every single day, and to me, I feel like it's been there for so long that people 100% appreciate and respect it. But like when I look at that, for some reason to me, that is probably not even because you're sitting here. For me, the most like I love that spot. When I think of New York graffiti, like I look at that spot and that's like it's for some reason it being right next to the sky, and there's a bunch of rollers that are right next to like that building. There's the skyline right after. It's just no buildings behind it that you can't see. It's just the blue sky. And now it's grilled, but when you hit it, it wasn't
there's
grilled.
only like there's a little bit of graffiti up there. There's I think one time had a roller hangover.
Even just a few years ago, it wasn't grilled the way it is now.
I know it's fucking crazy now, but I'm really lucky that I have 2 spots in New York with SACE still. They're just chilling. One on BQE and the one you're talking about. I guess I'm sort of letting the cat out the bag, but SACE was an amazing human being. He also knew a ton of people in downtown Manhattan. Everything from like fucking bummy ass like bar people to like fucking millionaires that own tons of property. So we had access to the building, and he had never really done a roller before. We used Rust-Oleum bucket paint for that. Like he was just like, he had no idea. He's like, "What do you do?" Like I was like, "I got you. We'll hook this up," you know. And you know, we knocked it out. You know, that street corner, like of anything I've ever painted, that's like the thing that gets flicked the most, just because it's like the center of the earth, you know. And I'm lucky that's been running 21 years now.
It's wild, and it really is like the center of the earth. That exact intersection. It's not like 42nd Street. It's not like Bowery, but for whatever reason, for me, that intersection is more than those in terms of graffiti spot.
It feels super New York. But right now, I saw someone else just did a big old roller there too. It looks fucking awesome. It's neat. It just like keeps collecting and keeps collecting, and it gets better with age. You know, we use the right supplies, so it's holding up.
Yeah.
You know.